Welcome back to another episode of our NHL20 franchise series with the California Misfits. I am the final night Errant, and I will be your host today. We're going to go ahead and get through the first round of the playoffs in year number 2 for the California Misfits. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment if you're feeling frisky, and if you want to see more, you can always subscribe and turn the notification bell on to be notified every time I put up a new video. All right, let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to do is take a look at the Vegas Golden Knights team for this year. Let's take a look at their lines. All right, Vegas Golden Knights first line, Marchizzo, Stastny, Stone, Tuck, Carlson, Pacioretty. There's your top 6. That's a pretty solid top 6 right there. Mark Stone holding it down there at 90 overall. Very good. Pominville, Glass, Pirri, Carr, Waugh, and Smith round out your bottom 6. Very solid bottom 6 right there. I think perhaps most of the fourth line we have a little bit better, but that Smith on that line, that Riley Smith there, might trump the rest of our line. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Defensively, they're running Nate Schmidt and Shea Theodore as their top pair. Next up, they've got McNabb, Merle, Holden, and Pysyk will round out the bottom pairing. In between the pipes for the Golden Knights is going to be Marc-Andre Fleury, and they've got Malcolm Subban backing him up. So if we can't solve the flower, then we're going to have a whole lot of trouble in this particular game, or this series. So hopefully we will we'll be able to take care of that. All right, quick look at our lines as we go into the postseason here. There we go, edit lines. Just so you can have a comparison, Forsberg, Galchenyuk, Jost, Toffoli, Kyrou, and McCann will round out our top 6. Our bottom 6 are Hinostroza, Cirelli, Gurianov, Forsbacka, Carlson, Lawton, and Sissons. And now that I look at it, that fourth line is pretty comparable. Sissons coming up a little bit short there at 80 compared to Smith's 82. So it'd be very interesting to see how that line compares to theirs. And then our third line is it looks a little weak, but I'm going to be honest with you. Gurianov there, he can put the puck in the net if he gets the right line mates. So we're going to hopefully see him putting some pucks in the net during this series. Then we got Toffoli, Kyrou, and McCann. This was a really good line during the regular season. I'm hoping that it extends into the postseason, and then hopefully Forsberg, Galchenyuk, and Jost will turn it up, and they will do well for us in this first round. Lievo, Schultz, our top pairing. Mikoshin, Gustafsson is our second pairing. And then we've got Mueller and Anderson rounding out our bottom pair. In between the pipes for us, the good, the bad, the ugly, it's going to be Holtby in net for those games. Holtby, 89 overall. We brought him in, hoping that he can give us some of that franchise postseason leadership and just steadiness. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. All right, so let's get right to the first game of the first series. What we're going to do is how we do the same. We're going to do this the same way we do it on our Twitch channel. We're going to go ahead and sim through the game. If we get to overtime, we're going to go ahead and watch overtime. If it gets real close, tie game within, say, like the last 5 minutes of a game, we'll watch that as well. But other than that, it's going to sim out just like we do on Twitch. All right, here we go. First game of the series at Vegas. Let's go. All right, let's increase the speed. There we go. And we're off and running. Power play for California, no good. All right, so out to a nice start there with 7 shots over the first 10 minutes of the game. Make that 8. 8 shots over 10 minutes is pretty decent, but all of a sudden we've stopped shooting. There we go, another power play. Get some more shots on. Wow, only 1 shot there over that span of time. That's not great. And Vegas is coming back in the shot total. So as we finish up the first period of the first game of this playoff series, the score is tied 0-0 after 20. Shots are fairly even. We're only out shooting them by 2. All right, let's get back to it. Period number 2. There we go. Vegas is going to score first in this series, and they're going to score twice in the span of about 4 minutes here in the second period. Carr and Pacioretty beating Holtby. Both of them regular strength goals. There's another one for Glass. Holtby letting in 3 now, right on the doorstep there for Glass. And nothing, not a thing, from California. So the Flower brought his A-game, and he is blanking us here through 2. 40 minutes of player gone. Score is 3-0. We're getting smoked right now here in the first game. Let's see how period number 3 goes. And it's off to a pretty quiet start. We're not shooting nearly enough pucks. Only 23 shots on net here, about halfway through the period. Only 10 minutes left to play, and we're just not shooting. There's Stastny with another goal, this time on Comrie. So they have pulled Holtby there in game number 1 and put Comrie in. That is not great. Hopefully he was not injured, but we'll have to see. And that is going to be a game 1 shutout for the Vegas Golden Knights over the California Misfits. Some saying the California Misfits have no business being in the playoffs. As the third-place team, it is our right, but are we good enough? And if we play like this, that answer will be a definitive no. We'll take a quick look at the 3 stars for this game. You're going to have Fleury with a shutout, 25 shots on net, 25 saves. He's going to get the first star. Carr and Stastny pull up stars number 2 and 3. All right, let's get out of this and move on to game number 2. Now, we're not in trouble until we lose one at home. So let's move on to Vegas' second game in their house. Maybe we can steal one. It's a wake-up call for the California Misfits. Going to have to get in there and maybe knock some heads together in the locker room to knock out those cobwebs and say, hey, you're in the playoffs. Time to start playing like it. All right, let's go. Simulate the game. Game number 2. And we're going to increase the speed again. Right off the bat, Vegas is going to get a power play. That's going to give them a little bit of an advantage and momentum, but it looks like we're hanging tough with them in terms of shots as we're approaching the halfway point of the first period, and no goals yet for either team. And again, yeah, we're going toe-to-toe with them in terms of shots. There's a power play for the Misfits, and they cannot convert. So we're outshooting them at the moment as we approach the end of the period. Again, outshooting them by 2. No goals. 4 scoreless periods for the California Misfits. We're looking for somebody, anybody, who can beat the Flower. Anybody at all would be great. Here we go, second period. And a power play for Vegas. 5-on-3, down to 5-on-4, and we're going to score a goal there after that power play, and then we get a power play goal right after that. We finally figured out the Flower, and we've got 2 on the board. Make that 3 on the board in the second period. This looks like very similar to what happened in game number 1, only the teams are flipped. And Pisic's going to break that trend right there. Pisic scores a goal, cutting the lead to 2 as the period comes to an end. 3-1. California up on Vegas. If we can hold on and steal a game here in Vegas, that would be really good. Gives us home ice advantage. Here we go. Third period. Third and final period, and we're going to start it off in fashion. 49 seconds into the period, Kyrie's going to score, but Carr's going to fire right back just a few minutes later. He's going to cut the lead to 2. Power play for California, no good, as we approach the final 10 minutes of this period. Coming down to the wire, is Vegas going to pull out all the stops? Are we going to see an empty net goal? 2 minutes down to 1.5. And no empty net goal. They're going to play straight to the end. And that is how it's going to finish up 4-2. California takes 1 in Vegas, which is absolutely fantastic. That's what we want to see from this team. Finally getting some points up there. Let's see the stars for this game. Braden Holtby, he's going to go 2 goals against on 34 saves on 36 shots. Not Jack, just playing McCann. We're just going to call him, I think it's James. I want to say it's James. McCann gets a goal and an assist and 3 hits. He's going to get the second star. And Sissons, with a goal, he's going to go ahead and get that third star. All right, so we split the series so far, 1-1. We're going to head back to California, back to Oakland, where we're going to go ahead and play the very first game in our house, our very first playoff game in our new arena. Here we go, simulate. Let's see how the boys do. Looking for a big night here. Fans got to be rocking and rolling in that place. See if we can get out to an early lead. And again, another game in which the first 10 minutes are quiet. Power play for Vegas. It's a long one. They cannot convert. We are getting outshot heavily in our own house here. That was a burst right there. 4 shots in the span of a minute. Looks like, oof. All right, so another scoreless first period. The trend continues. That is starting to become the storyline here in this playoffs. 20 minutes gone, no score. Shots are 12-9 in favor of Vegas. Period number 2 underway. Period 2 has been a explosive period every single game so far. And we are seeing a pretty quiet second period, and there it is. Stone's going to score on Holtby to break that scoreless tie. 23 shots make that 24-19 for California there. Up to 27, and yeah, we're gonna be outshot by 8 shots so far over 2 periods. They are bringing all kinds of offensive firepower, and Holtby's doing the best he can here. But we need some offensive help to get him out of a jam. Let's see if we can get it in the third period. 40 minutes gone, and Stone's going to score 44 seconds into the third period. That's going to put them up by 2. We're going to need a quick goal here to get back into this game at all, but Marc-Andre is just going to shut the door right now. He keeps every shot so far out of the net, 23 of them. Make that. I was going to say make it 24, but there it is, finally. It took us a while to get that 24th shot, and that is where it's going to end. 2-0. Wow, another shutout for the Flower. We are getting absolutely hammered when it comes to the offense going up against the Flower. We're not going to bother looking at the 2 stars that game. We pretty much know that the first star is going to be Marc-Andre. We're going to go to game number 2 in Vegas. We've given up that, or in Vegas, in California, in Oakland. We've given up home ice now because we lost one at home and cannot apply that pressure. So we're going to go ahead and hopefully, we're going to split them here at home like we split them in Vegas. Let's see if we can get that done. Come on, boys. We need to get out to an early lead here, and that is not the kind of thing we wanted to see. Smith scoring early on Holtby. Holtby can't see him, and there's another goal, Peary this time. Yeah, we're having all sorts of trouble right now. There's another one in the first period. Carr's going to put one in on Holtby. 3 goals in less than 6 shots, it looks like. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. So we are definitely not playing well here in the 4th game of this series. Vegas leading 2-0. We need to find a way to get back into this series, and it needs to happen right now. We need someone to step up. Who is it going to be? Who's going to step up and lead the charge back? Well, we're definitely getting shots on net all of a sudden, but none of them going in. Marc-Andre's a tough nut to crack. We've caught back up in shots for the most part at the moment, and they're starting to pull away again. There's a power play opportunity. Can we get anything before the end of the second? No, we cannot. And that is where it's going to end. 40 minutes of play are in the books. 25 shots for Vegas, 3 goals. California's taken 24 shots and have scored none. Holtby not having a good game. Offense not helping him out. And we are in trouble. Final 20 minutes of game number 4 about to begin. And right off the bat, Jost is going to try to get us back in this game. There we go. Galchenyuk, he answers back. Coach went in there and just tore these guys up in between periods, saying, you guys are playing like trash. All right, let's go. 10 minutes left. Can they find a way? We're going to go all the way down to about 5, and then we'll watch the last 5 here because it's a 1-goal game, and it's a close one and an important game. So we're going to go ahead and CPU this, and we're going to go ahead and take a look. We may not get another chance to watch any games here in the postseason, so we'll watch the final 5 minutes here and see if the boys can get it done. All right, here we go. California Misfits down by 1 with 5:16 left to play. And Vegas is going to win that. Carlson with it, dangles into the corner, drops it into the slot where it gets picked off. Here comes Jost. Jost through the neutral zone. He's going to take it over the line. Pulls up at the half boards, decides to take it all the way down deep. Tries to get it passed out front. No good. Pacioretty's all over that pass into the slot. Merrill's got it. He gets poked away. Gustafsson. Stretch pass to Jost. Jost into the middle for an opportunity, and the shooter gets taken out before he can get the puck off his stick. And just a walk in, and that is a dangle off his own stick. Wow. McCann now. Lots of dangling going on out there and a whole lot of stupid. Vegas back and forth. Gets it into the neutral zone to Pacioretty. Pacioretty over the line. Drops it into the slot. There's a shot, and Comrie in net. Apparently Holtby's play has caused him to get pulled in this game. And Comrie's in there at the moment, which is not the most wonderful thing to see. I'm going to be completely honest. But kind of is what it is, and that looks like Comrie's coming back out, and Holtby's going back in. Must have been a temporary equipment malfunction or something. And here we go. Holtby back in net. Hopefully that does not hurt us. We will see. Sometimes the game will pull a goalie, and then when you jump in to watch, it decides, hey, we should put the best goalie back in there, despite the fact he's having a terrible game. We'll find out here in a moment if that's the case. Stone, his pass gets knocked away, but they can't come away with it on a breakaway. Unfortunately, there we go. McCann picks that one off and gets it to Toffoli. Toffoli through the neutral zone. Just going to dump that. Just going to dump it. 3.5 minutes to go, and you're only down by 1. Sure, dump and chase. That seems like a good idea. Over the line there to Stastny. Stastny's going to drop it back the other way, and that's offsides. All right, offsides, and we have the draw coming outside the zone here. Galchenyuk going to take it on Stastny. Stastny's going to time up, and Vegas is going to walk away with that. Marchizzo over the line with it. Just going to dump it down around behind the net, where it's picked up by Schultz. Schultz going to put it through the neutral zone to Jost. Jost gets it to Forsberg. Forsberg on his horse. Going to try to get a shot off. That's tipped away by Schmidt, but Galchenyuk gets it right out front on some errant pass and has an opportunity, but cannot score. Marc-Andre there shuts the door right on that opportunity. Take another look at that. Bang. Yeah, easy save. Got to get a little bit more movement. You need to get it moving side to side if you're going to want to score on the flower. Cirelli to take the draw on glass. And Cirelli's going to win that back. Mueller gets it over all the way down into the corner. Bad pass. Giveaway there. And Guryanov had an opportunity. Kick save by the flower. Looks like the Misfits trying to get something going there. Pominville picks off that pass. And the Vegas Knights are coming back the other way. Into the middle. Picked off by Hinostroza. Hinostroza's going to bounce past that to no one. That's great. And we're back skating towards the skate. Hinostroza tried to do something with it there. Glass with it now. He's going to come off sides. We're getting ourselves another draw with 1 minute and 47 seconds left. The boys are trying to do stuff. They're just not executing at the moment. They are playing very poorly. Nice kick save there by Marc-Andre. Fairly easy save. We needed to see Guryanov there put that up in the corner, not down low. And another win there for California. California's going to get knocked off the puck, and we are going to have a power play for the Vegas Golden Knights. They're going to call, what is that, slashing? They're going to call slashing, really? Guy gets absolutely destroyed, and yep, there's the slash. All right, so Forsbacka Karlsson in the box. We're going to have to try to win this game, or get this game tied up on a shorthanded opportunity. Let's see if we can get that. Stastny on Sisson. Sisson's going to tie him up. That puck just floats away. There is an absolute shotgun blast from the middle of the slot. Lawton with it now. He's going to have to try to do something with this. He's going to take it all the way up. Cuts over. Free shot. Gets it off. Nobody there. No rebound. No usable rebound. Just kicked off to the side by Marc-Andre. Cool as a cucumber. Here comes Marchizzo. Marchizzo, centering pass. Cut off by Lawton. He's going to take it up the wing. Gets it to Sissons, who takes it through the neutral zone. Over the line. Looks. Tries to get it to the middle. Gets it. Opportunity. Ooh, there it was. But could not get his stick on that puck. That would have been an absolutely fantastic opportunity. And there is another absolute blast. Guy ends up in the ice. Lawton with it now. He's going to take it through the neutral zone. Cuts into the middle. 3 guys on him. No good. Gets it just pulled away. Nobody in net. And we're just going to back skate our way towards it. Puts it off the post. Lievo's just going to... Wow. Really, Lievo? Really? That's how you're going to deal with that? That is a terrible, absolutely terrible clear by Lievo. Has nobody on him and just backhands it around the boards to a waiting Vegas Knight. And he's got an easy. Pominville's got it nice. Look at this little... That's a terrible clear. And that game is over. There is no coming back from this. Down by 2. It would take a miracle. Wall's going to take the draw on Kyrou here. 24 seconds. Yeah, this is miracle level stuff. And that is going to be won back by Golden Knights, and they're just going to eat up some clock right here. Merrill's going to get it to Wall. Waz is going to dump it. Yep. And there's Gustafsson, who gets it taken away because the boards are apparently attackers. And there goes the home goalie. We're going to give up another one here. Wow, puts it off his skate. See if Gustafsson can do any better with the clearing pass. And there's McCann. He's going to... That was terrible. Grade AI, EA. That was terrible. Pass to McCann at the blue line, and he drives it all the way back beyond the end line. Come on. What is going on, EA? You got to do better than that. You really got to do better than that with your programming. All right, well, there you go. Golden Knights take a 3-1 lead here in this series. It is not pretty. It is super ugly. Not what I wanted to hit. Let's back out of that. It's super ugly and very, very dangerous position for the Misfits to be in. On the cusp of being knocked out of their first playoff entry. In 5 if we're not careful. We want to try to stretch this out to 6, maybe even 7 if we can. But being knocked out here in 5 that's not a great way to go. Let's go back to Vegas and see if we can avoid being eliminated here. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to jump into the edit lines. And these lines aren't working. We're not scoring enough goals. We're going to go ahead and just say, you know what? Why don't we just go best lines? Best lines and see what happens. All right, best lines it is. Here we go. We're going to jump into the calendar mode here. No reason to do that. We're just going to go ahead. Jumping into the 5th game here. And we're underway. Best lines for California against Vegas. Let's see what they come up with. And we still have no goals in the first 10 minutes here for California in the first period. 7 shots for California. Make it 8. Going to try 10, and there it is. Our first goal in the first period is Jost on Fleury. And that is going to do it for the first. We're actually going to walk out of the first period with a lead. I think it's the first time the California Misfits have led after the first in this series. It's game number 5. Here we go. Period number 2. Vegas going to try to get themselves back in this game for sure. California looking for an opportunity to extend that lead. Power play for Vegas goes nowhere. Another one. We are halfway through the period, and the score is tied by Perry at 9:58. Power play for California. We're back to even, and Vegas is absolutely shelling Holtby. 30 shots through 40 minutes. That was insane, the amount of shots that I looked over and saw. We only have 16 shots for California. California is just not getting enough shots on net. Either they're missing wide or they are just not getting between the pipes because this is, I don't know what's going on. This is just not good. Not good at all. All right. Final 20 minutes here. And there's Holden. Holden's going to score on Holtby. And that's going to put Vegas in a position to win this game. All right. We're going to go ahead and watch the last 10 minutes of this one because it is an elimination game. And the last game went by relatively quickly, so we're going to go ahead and do that. All right. Here we go. California down by 1 with 10:38 left to play. In Vegas. Gustafsson with it. He's going to take that, gets it over to Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk's going to power down into the corner, drawing 2 men with him. Trying to find the open man, Gustafsson. Passes it to Schultz. Down low, Forsberg with an opportunity. Gets bumped right in the slot. Couldn't get around the guy. That's going to get frozen up by Fleury. They're going to go ahead and take the face-off in the defensive zone for the Vegas Golden Knights. Stastny and Galchenyuk now to take the draw. Galchenyuk looking to draw this back on a backhand. And gets tied up. That's going to get picked off. Yep. Errant pass goes nowhere. Schmidt has it now over the line. Takes a shot from the slot. That gets saved off into the corner. Vegas just walks right in and gets a hammer shot right at him. Right there on the doorstep. Just trying to jam it in. Double team down there down low. Trying to work it free. And Vegas comes away with it. That gets picked off, though, by Hinostroza, and he's one-on-one going back the other way. Dangle into the middle, windmill, no good. Gets picked off there by Toffoli. Oh, wow. Instead of taking a shot, Toffoli passes it to Hinostroza, who's back beyond the end line. Come on, guys. What is that? Toffoli needed to take a shot right there. Carlson's going to take the draw on Jost now. Jost also looking to win it back. This time he's using a forehand grip. Gets in, gets pushed. Tuck comes away with it, gets it to Pacioretty, who's going to take it through the neutral zone. Over the line, Patcher's looking, takes a shot. There's a save. Holtby with the save, gets it over to Jost. Jost is going to take that through the neutral zone before he drops it off and gets picked off by Carlson. Pacioretty with it now. He gets his pocket picked by Gurionov. That puck is on the stick of Hinostroza. Over to Jost. Drops it to Lievo. Back to Jost. Looking for somebody who's open for a shot. Nope. There's another pass to the slot that gets picked off because that's all they seem to know how to do. There's a shot for Vegas. Gets saved easy. Nikoshin with it now. Doesn't know exactly where he's going with it. Shore finally picks it up and just going to drive it a shot in on the flower right there. Glass over to Tuck. Looks like Shore's the only one who's got any sense. Theodore's going to get taken out of that play. And there's Holtby with a save. Face off in the defensive zone for the Misfits. Flower with a great save there on that shot from Shore from the blue line. Just taking a whip. Bang. Just making sure he's paying attention. Easy save, though, off into the corner. Glass and Kyrou going to take the draw here. It's a big draw right here for the Misfits. And the Misfits are going to lose it back. There's a shot from the point. That's going to get picked off after it hits somebody. And that's offside. Shore not fast enough to get over that line before Kyrou. Kyrou just a little too quick there. He's going to try to take the draw just outside the offensive zone against Glass. And the puck is dropped, and Vegas is going to win another one. That one's moved up to Peary, passes over to Pominville, takes it down into the corner for dropping it back to the point. Point to point, there's a shot, backhand in past Holtby, and Vegas increases their lead to 2. 3-1, late in the third. Jason Pominville, little backhand dish right off that play. Pass comes down low into the slot, nobody picks him up. Holtby doesn't see him cutting, and that is it. Into the net it goes. And nobody picks him up. Nobody picks him up at all. He just darts into the slot, picks up that pass, backhand dish, it's in the net. dangerous player. Big goal. All right, down by 2 with 7 left to play. Need a quick one here if we want to try to make a game of it. Vegas just going to dump that puck in. Mueller's going to grab it. Tries to get it into the middle. Sissons walks away with it, skates away with it through the neutral zone. Takes it all the way down into the corner before dropping it back to the point. Tries a pass to the slot, and nobody is there to get it. I don't know why they keep doing that. It is a terrible play, and it is standard. It sucks. Cirelli gets it over to Lawton. He's going to move it over to Sissons. Sissons pulls up at the blue line. Tries to take it down low. Tries to dump it into the slot. No good. Cirelli can't get a shot off. He's forced to give it away. Lawton, he gets his pocket picked, and here come Vegas. These players are not very skilled in terms of offense. We're obviously having trouble. I will be surprised if we win this game, and we're going to have to make some significant changes, I think, in the offseason to bolster the offensive ability here on this team. Galchenyuk and Roy, they're going to take the draw here in the Misfits zone. Galchenyuk doesn't even make a move, just lets Vegas win it. Schultz. Bad pass behind Toffoli, who gets absolutely wrecked. There's a shot from the slot. Waugh gets his own rebound, puts it behind the net to Carr. Carr's going to try to jam that in. Hope he's right there on the doorstep, though. Toffoli gets absolutely destroyed right here. Look at this. Has to reach back for it. And when he reaches back for it, bang. Just gets smoked. We need better passing out there. Better passing, better offensive capabilities. This team is not where it needs to be right now. Stastny and Galchenyuk to take that draw. Galchenyuk finally wins a face-off. That's going to get to Toffoli. Toffoli over the line. He's going to take it all the way down low. There was an opportunity, and they could not get that past the Flower. There's a shot from the slot. Rebounds off of a leg of a defender. And it's a race to pick up that puck. Schultz gets there. He's going to move that over to Gustafsson. Gustafsson's going to get it to Galchenyuk, who starts back forward again. This time in the slot. Dangles, loses it. Into the middle. Holden. He gets that over to Marchizzo. Marchizzo to Stone. Stone now. He's going to take it over the line. Drops it to Marchizzo. Marchizzo protects the puck. Gets it to Stastny down low. Pass back to the point. Point to point. Point man coming in for a shot. And that's just going to get knocked away and out of the zone. They're going to have to recover before they can go back in. That puck almost picked off there. Stastny with it now. He's just going to drop it. Peary down low looking for somebody. Marchizzo has it. Over to Stastny. Stastny in the slot. There's a save by Holtbein. He's just going to cover that one up. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left to play. No offensive pressure really from the Misfits anytime in these final 10 minutes. There's been a couple brief flashes of offensive opportunities, but nothing sustained. That's going to go back to Vegas as well. Carlson, he's going to have that shot bounce right off the defender that was on him. Lievo with it. Defenseman with a shot. That puck's going to get saved. Here comes the Knights. Knights over the line. That puck gets picked off by Kyrou. Bad pass there into his skates. There's a dangle that goes nowhere, and Patches picks it up. Gets it to Tuck. Tuck over the line. He's going to get it to Pacioretty. Pacioretty looking. Tries to bring it down low. Puts it off the post. That one jettisons out and picked up by the Misfits, and out of the zone it comes. They're trying to do anything they can to get it over the line, and they cannot seem to get anything going right now. Guys getting hit. Anderson with a shot. That goes nowhere. Yeah, these guys are all over the place. They're just not doing well at all. That puck dumped all the way back down behind the net. Tuck with it. He's going to try to get it down there. We pick off the pass, but it goes right back to Tuck. Easy bounce. Luck is all on Vegas' side right now, and Holtby's forced to cover that up. Players just standing around out there, not doing their jobs. Ugh. How is that not interference? That's what I want to know. That should have been an interference call. All right, here we go. And Vegas is going to win another faceoff. This one gets to the point. Point back to Carr. Carr into the middle to Waugh. Waugh gets wiped out. Mueller can't do anything with it because he's skating into a body. Jost with it now, pulling the home goalie. Or the away goalie, sorry. I wish it was the home goalie that was getting pulled right now. We'd actually have a chance. There's a shot, goes wide off the cage. Mueller picks it up. 52 seconds left. Can they get one goal? Hinostroza takes it down low. Drops it back, and that is literally picked off because it was going to no one. And Peary, another shot that misses the net by about 5 feet. Hinostroza now gets it to Sissons. Sissons just going to dump it because, you know, less than a minute to go. We should dump the puck. All right, Glass with it. He's going to take a shot from downtown. That goes wide. Schultz almost puts it in his own net. And there's a bump. Almost comes away with a puck. Cirelli over the line. He can't do anything with it. Holden gets it to Glass. Glass should not miss this shot here. And he sends it high and wide. Forsberg, they've had 4 shots now. 4 shots at that. And they have not put it in the empty net. Lawton with a shot. That gets up high. Fleury's just going to go ahead and hold on to that as we run the goalie right at the end of the game because, you know, why not? Jeez. 4 shots on net. All of them miss. There's another big hit. People getting bumped all over the place out there. All right, Schultz with it now. He's going to take a shot. Easy save there, and that's going to do it. Vegas is going to move on to the semifinals, and Oakland is going to go home. Think about how they can make this team better. That was not pretty. That was not pretty at all. But you run into a good goalie like Marc-Andre, what are you going to do? You hope that Holtby can keep you in games. He didn't in a few of them. We just got to hope that he shakes that off, and maybe next year he'll do a little bit better. Let's see if we can get a little better defense in front of him. Get a few more offensive threats out there. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, not good. That's an amazing play right there by Pominville. You got to love that. You got to give him props for it. That was a great play. Nobody picks him up coming through that zone. A couple shots there at the end of the game. All missing an empty gate. A little bit embarrassing for some of those players, but you know what? They're the ones with the last laugh. They're the ones moving on. All right, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. If you liked the episode, despite the fact that we lost, please give us a like. Leave a comment if you want to tell me what you think we should do in the offseason. If we need to get rid of anybody, if you think we should make a trade, leave some comments. I'd love to hear what you think we should do, and we will look at doing that in the next episode when we go through the draft, through the offseason, and we get started with year number 3 with the California Misfits. Until then, we'll see you next time.